Hello everyone, welcome to Triv Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game No One Survives, and we are now in Season 1, Episode 1. Well, this is where the game has put us. On the map, we are right over to this right-hand side. And I've got some running ahead of me. I want to build somewhere where... Oh, look at the little rabbit. Run, little rabbit, run, little rabbit. Well, there's more than one rabbit. I'm not so interested in looting straight away. I want to find myself a big flat area to build that's reasonably close to the water, which is kind of around here in one regard, but I also want to go somewhere where there's decent looting. So I think the best location is going to be closer to a little town down the road here. So I am looking... Straight down this road, there's a little, like a small town, I suppose you'd call it. But more importantly, it has better resources. So this area we'll probably come back to because it's got some clay and whatnot. And there's little buildings here, there, and everywhere. There's little, I guess, places where you can loot for resources. So ores and clay and stone and whatnot. But they're spread around the place quite a lot, so... And I don't believe that the trees respawn. That might change down the track, I don't know, but at the moment, yeah, I don't think they do, so... The poor guy, I'm running him pretty hard. If you look up in the top right-hand corner, it's 10:30 in the morning already. He's kind of decked out for summer, I guess. We just have to kind of watch as the game progresses. I've got it set at the moment to loot respawns. It's not abundant, it's the one under it, I think it's often. And it respawns every 5 days. We've got the zombie attacks on, so we do need to prepare ourselves for... I think I've got set for every 7 days, a bit like 7 Days to Die, I guess. We'll see how we cope. So yeah, this is the little town I want to build next to, but see this massive big flat area up the top here? That's where I want to build. So you can think of the road coming down towards where that car is located, and then coming inland. There's like a little valley here. That's kind of almost like my driveway. I think that's how I'm going to look at it. And you drive right up to the top here. So the plan is we're going to build a mega base just up here. But we can't do that straight away. We need some other small little base that we're going to protect ourselves from the hordes when they attack. So I don't want to chew up... I guess the best way of explaining it is prime real estate. So this area, as far as I'm concerned, this is prime real estate. All this area around here. This is all prime real estate. So we don't want to build on there, but we want to build somewhere fairly close that's maybe, you know, perhaps on a bit of a slope like up here. And this becomes our horde base. So I don't want to build too far away from the main base. Maybe just in here. Something like that. So let's start looking at our building options. Under structures, we've got our wood foundations. If you hold shift and the mouse wheel, you can kind of sort out what height you want. Wonder which way we should rotate it. Maybe just up and down the hill, I suppose. And it doesn't have to be really big, but we need enough room to put some spikes around and whatnot. Where's the driveway? It comes up there, so we're probably okay at about here somewhere. And you can't build too high, so this is where the problem's going to be. That's not good, so let's go up a little bit higher. Say we start, say here. Now, let's see, can we put one there? We can. So there, there. So this one will be the telling point. See how it won't build at that point? It considers that too high. So let's see, can we... It didn't like putting one here, did it? No, I thought it was too high. Okay. So that's about it. That's about as much as we can build. It's a shame you can't get it to just build. Oh, that's interesting. Go down 1 or 2 and it does. Wonder how that's going to work. Oh well, we'll try that. That's a reasonable sized base, and then we just protect it with stuff. So here we go. Let's go and fill this in. The best news is I've got an iron axe to start with, which is absolutely awesome. We can actually, well, if you hold down F when you're building too, you've got like a fast build. Otherwise, you'd be doing this. If you hit E, it just builds one bit at a time. Okay, so we need to get our... Just watch you don't get smacked by the trees. We do have to watch that we don't drop our trees on our base, because I think that might damage it. Just as so ridiculous, but anyway. Alright, so let's get hopping here. I mean, the main reason for building a reasonable... I mean, you could, if you wanted to, you could just put down just one foundation in the middle if you wanted to start with, and just put some spikes around it. It'll still work. Just got one. Yep. So yeah, the reason why I'm doing it this size is I want to be able to kind of use this as a starter base, but it's not going to be the main base. But I need storage, and I need to at least get this little processing table that you can first use to manufacture boards. So like most survival games, you know, there's something initially that you have to start with, and my storage isn't that great at the moment, so yeah, I need to be able to, inside of here at the moment, I've got some food and other bits and pieces. You know, I don't want to carry the the pot around with me the whole day. You know, so trying to organise a little bit of this stuff. Get rid of some. That area down there's got a fair few trees, and so has this area up here on the mountain. It's got a fair bit as well. Can I even reach that? I think I'm actually smacking the stump when I don't really want to smack the stump. So I'll point out something else I found too. If you hit the stump 3 times, you only get 1 log, right? If you hit the tree, you know, you get 8 or 9 logs. So kind of efficiency-wise, it makes a little bit more sense, I think, just to leave the stumps. But there's going to come a point where I don't know, I don't think they regrow. I don't know, we'll see as we go along. Alright, keep going. We're almost through our platform. I mean, we've got... I did take the option for the starter kit, so I guess that's why I've got my little pot in my inventory and whatnot. But yeah, we need to get over and start looting fairly quickly as well. Okay, so we're at this point, right? So it makes it easy, obviously, to have a door just there. Still got a log on me. So, sorry, go back to our hammer. We need to put in some uprights of some sort here. So, hopefully we've put these in the right positions. So now, wherever we put these, we kind of have to line up the other side, I guess. Wow, it's raining already. That was quick. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. That could be, I don't know, a little veranda maybe or something. I'm not sure. Alright, so we have to fill these guys in. Now, this is not ideal, the 3x3. A 4x4 is absolutely ideal. Just the way that the structures are built. It's by far the most efficient way of building. So I kind of don't like having built the 3x3, and I was really tempted to maybe just stick with a 2x2, but yeah. Unfortunately, this guy is just going to get stuck in the rain a little bit the first day or two, so it's the way it is. Alright, so we'll keep going. get our uprights, and then we can concentrate on some other infrastructure, I guess. I mean, it's a bit painful doing the larger build to start with, because you obviously have to collect more resources, but in the end it'll pay off. I absolutely love the weather in this game. It is absolutely fantastic. Let's get rid of this one. And you can see that the durability on your iron axe does actually disappear over time, so you got to be aware of that. Alright, so we'll finish that one, that one. Now the plan will be, let's see, we definitely want to put a doorway just here. Yeah, okay. Let's do these guys. You have to watch how this works. There. That one's too short, that one's too short. So these are in the right location. It's a bit weird how that works. So these two are not. So what we have to do is build an additional vertical like that. And then we can build these guys in place. Like I said, it's a little bit annoying, but it still works. Okay, let's get some more logs. You can see why it's so important to build fairly close to a bunch of trees, because you don't want to have to run too far to get the timber. And like, I could be carrying a lot more timber eventually, but at the moment, I can't. So back to this guy here. Put it up. Whoops. Go back to there. Okay, so that's the front face done. Now see how this requires sticks and boards? Sticks are easy, boards are not, because we have to manufacture something first. Get that done. Okay. Somewhere in the middle we're going to have... What I would like to do is just put a set of stairs so we can get up on top, and then we can walk around the edge looking down at the zombies as they come in their attack mode. Okay, so I should be able to put the wall there. I don't really care... no, I don't care about the windows really. I'll be up on top looking down anyway. It might change for down here. I might have that a little bit differently, but for the moment, this is kind of what I would like to have. Something like that. And now, we can't... I think we still need to put in a few more of these verticals. Because I don't think... Yeah, that's not going to reach. So we need one there. I think one there. Not sure how that one's going to work yet. Where does it want me to put this? There. I think that's correct. Have I got any more logs on me? No. Okay. Getting a bit far away from the old trees now, but that's not exactly the biggest tree in the world, but we'll take it. Gotta go anyway. Okay, so what other ones? We needed that. Needed that. Needed that. Okay, so back to the horizontals. So let's put... we can get it to work. I saw it. There you go. Bit finicky trying to get it in there, but that works. Oops. That works. You gonna give me the other way or not? There you go. Is that one too long? This one might be too long. I think it is. And I don't think... I'm not sure if that's gonna work or not. It's too far away in one respect. I could just try putting them like that. We'll see what happens. Alright, so that one, need more logs. Yeah, it does take a little bit of grind going on here, trying to get my little starter base up and running, but it's all good. It's only day one. We're not too bad. We're not desperate for food just yet. Okay, so that one. Try that one, that one, that one. And I think... yeah, I think actually whoops. Nope, not the knife. Hammer, please. I need to put one right there. Don't have any more logs. Okay, we'll have to do one more tree. Going up the mountain here a bit. I mean, the map is absolutely massive, so it's not like you run out of trees at all. But it just means you end up having to sort of move further and further away from the base to be able to make it work. Okay, so... no, not that one. We go back to here, we should be able to do that. Alright, so we've got to this point. Now, one thing we do need... oops... is something that's in line with this, so I think that's alright. Alright, oops, don't punch, don't get aggressive, it's okay. If I make a frame like this, so this is going to be our roof, it'll just be a flat roof place initially. If you want to rotate, just use your mouse wheel, but that's not playing well, is it? There you go. Like that, okay. Okie dokie. So, I have noticed one thing too. Putting stairs in, kind of better off, or it's easier, I should say, to do it once you've got some other structures around, because it doesn't seem to snap very well. Okay, so we're at the point now where we really need the boards. So in here, synthesis, nothing. There's absolutely nothing showing. So what you need to do is go over to the little book, to the technology, and we haven't done anything, right? This is a massive, like, hierarchical tree. We need to at least create the processing table. So to do that, we can click on this once we've got 1 log and 3 stones in our inventory. So let's grab a log. Here's one we prepared earlier. A stone. A second stone. And a third stone. So now if I go back to that tree again, and I click on it, see I need 1 log and 3 stones, I've got it, I confirm it, and now I can build it. Yeah? So that's kind of the process. It's pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward, but yeah, you just need quite a bit of resources to be able to make it all happen. So there we go, in synthesis we now have our processing table, and you can basically scroll the mouse wheel, sorry, to position it wherever you want it. I think I might like it like that. So I come in the door and I can come straight to here. So what does it need? 3 logs, 5 stones and a toolbox. Okay, so let's grab a few more logs. If I can pick up a few. Can't pick up everything just yet. Hang on, what did it say? So, these other ones that I've got in my inventory, I don't want them to crowd it, so we'll end up building some extra storage in here too, which would be good. I picked up that little piece of honeycomb from a tree somewhere along the line. Water. You can drink and you can clean yourself, or you can just go to the water's edge and clean yourself. Yeah, just a word of warning, don't drink the water down near the beach, because it sort of fixes your thirst, but it basically can give you malaria kind of thing, so it's not a good idea. Alright, let's look for a few more stones. I think we've got to pick up 5, so there's 3, 4, 5. So the only thing we really need now is, oops. There you go, so 1 toolbox. So we've got not very long to go over. Now what have we got? We've got a pistol, we've got a pokey stick, we've got a spear with us. I think this is kind of care of the starter kit kind of thing. Now, get my bearings right, we're over this way, yep. So, this is the beauty of this location. So, there's a shopping centre just here. So it's got all the food and the water, and we're building, I guess we're building far enough away to not be detected very easily. These are all stones, by the way. You can break these with a pickaxe and get stone. I think there's a red rock down the road here. See that red rock on the side down there? That's clay. And we do need that eventually. Here's a zombie. Not sure whether she's actually spotted me yet. So what we really need is for her to not spot us. We need to come into here and look for some loot. What I'm really chasing is the toolbox. So, have I got my light working? Oh, okay. Don't have a battery. So this is going to be really quite difficult to start with. Wonder what loot's in here. There's probably ammo and stuff in here, but we'll see. It could be a battery. Nothing in that one. I'm just holding down E to open these up. You don't need to do anything to the doors. You just push into them, kind of thing. You don't need to click E to open them. There's a couple I think you might. Okay, we'll take one of the guns. Eventually we'll be taking everything, but at the moment we've got not a huge amount of storage. Actually, so that you guys can see this a bit better, I might just raise the brightness up a little bit. Not too much. I mean, it's still supposedly nighttime. And I wouldn't mind a battery here or there. Okay, the water and the food. This little guy definitely. I'll be going crazy with these magazines eventually, but yeah, we'll just struggle a little bit with our storage to start with. Yeah, there's a DE pistol as well. I might grab that. I just need one of each to start with. Okay. So what we're really looking for at the moment to get our processing table up and running is a blue and white toolbox. For the time being, I'm just looking for anything. You get these ones here, which has got a fair bit of loot. That little purple bottle is gun oil. Helps you to repair your weapon. I'm purposely not taking on the zombies at the moment. I've only got a pokey stick, so it's not what you call fantastic weapon. And you've got a choice in this game whether to go quiet or loud. So if you start shooting with guns that haven't got silencers on them, I'll take these while I find them. It's actually pretty important for later on. The only fear is I end up with no space left in my inventory. Uh-oh. I can hear a zombie fairly close by, so we're going to have a confrontation here in a sec, I'm sure of it. Oh dear. I have a feeling this last room is the one that might have the toolbox in it. But he sounds as though he's close by. Is he in the room, or...? Oh yeah, he's close. By the sounds of it, he hasn't seen me yet, but he's about to. Might have to throw... Oh, there he is. Okay, has he spotted me? If he hasn't, he's going to attack me anyway. Come on. Come on, I'm over here. Pokey. What are you doing on the roof? Chickadee. Headshot. She is so slow. Alright, down here. This is where it could possibly be, so we'll have a look. Just got to be aware she might pop her head in a sec. There it is. That's what I'm chasing. There's another headlight. I'm not sure how much more stuff we're going to actually be able to fit in here, but... No, the battery can wait. Oh, there's another toolkit. Oh, there's a battery. Okay. Is she coming round the corner? She's very slow, but she might be... No? Okay. Alright, well, you know what? She's too slow. See you later. Alright, so this is all I needed, right? I just want that blue and white toolbox so I get started. I guess that's the biggest problem in the game initially, is all the storage stuff. You definitely need a fair bit of storage. Now, it doesn't seem to be the easiest landscape to climb up and down. This might require some jumping from me. There you go. Okay. And don't forget, I brightened this up, so this is actually almost 10 o'clock at night. See all the stars? It's quite a sweet looking game. Like, the graphics is done really well. And the building part, yeah, I think it's fine. It's quite a fun game to grind at. So our biggest issue is we need to get the processing table going, and we need to build... Actually, hang on a sec. So there's one other thing we do need to build, I think. These guys... We got a log on us? We don't. And we want to build that. Okay. So, because then we get our more efficient storage happening, I suppose. Alright, so we should be able to build that now. Put away our pokey stick. In here... Okay, can I pick up one? Right. Okay, so in here, we want to be able to use this processing table to make boards. So we've got one log on us, we can make that. Now what do we need for this guy? This guy here. Engineering grade 1, we need to make boards. Okay. So, these are not... Oh, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Hang on. Hang on. So we want to... We haven't got much space here. But let's put a couple of logs in here. We go to our timber, just make it 2, quantity of 2, and it'll process 2 logs, and each log manufactures 4 boards. So that's the first bit. One thing we could do is you temporarily, this is not where they're really meant to go, is just use some of this space to put some of your bits and pieces. At least get them out of the way. DE pistol. Actually, that's something I kind of want. This one's taken up a fair bit of room. I won't really use these to start with, the bow and arrow, believe it or not. That's just my choice. Not everyone does that. Let's see. Put this over here. That over there. Okay, this has given us a little bit more space anyway. So we can carry a few logs now. So it manufactured some boards. So back to our hierarchy of things we can do. 3 boards. Engineering grade 1 I already have, so I can confirm that. Now I can build this better quality storage unit. So that's what we kind of want to do. We can put all our walls in a little bit later, but what we want to do is under furniture now we have this storage box, and we want to put 2 of these inside of a wooden box frame. By default, if you're not using the G key, it will snap these into position where it thinks that they can be fitted, sort of thing. So we just want one of these to be put down. Maybe in this corner's fine. So we'll keep it out of the way. Now, when I was out before, I need 5 of these. I needed 2 simple parts. I happened to pick up 3, which was pretty good, which means at least we can manufacture, I think it is 1 storage box. Anyway, it's a start. It's a start. So we can put the blueprints down for 2, right? But each one of these needs 1 simple part. So we'll fill in the bottom one, and we'll have to go back and loot some more stuff to keep making them. Okay, so we need to go out and get a few more logs. Now, I was going to say there's probably a few on the ground. Okay, grab 3. There's 1 hiding under here somewhere. 4, and I've picked up, if I can, a few sticks on the ground as well. So, what we want to do is to fill this with a few logs. Go back to the planks, tell it to build 4. This door frame needs 2 sticks there, so we just fill that in with 2 sticks, throw one in there. When the planks come through, this bottom one, we're going to build that, and we're going to put some stuff in it, so we've got some space to manoeuvre. And at least that's a good start. It really is a good start. So we actually need 5 boards to make one. I might keep one of these on me up the top here. Health kit can go there. Can go there, there. I'll throw one of these in here. I don't need heaps of those. And these guys I'm just going to move out of my inventory for a sec. Trying to clean things up a little bit as we go. Alright, so we'll grab that. So the bottom chest is now made. We can use that, and we can give it a name as well. But I might throw some extra bits of food and water up the top. And then I'll throw the extra ammo. Now, what gun will we going to use? Probably the pistol. And this guy uses the 44, so we might keep it like that. And the rest of the ammo and gun stuff can all go in this chest. The batteries are 100% we keep on us. So now we've got almost a completely free inventory, which is absolutely awesome. I would really want to build this. No, is it this? Which one is it? Hang on, so when you come in the front door here, I want to go upstairs and onto the top. So it's probably this one. There's a reason for my madness. You'll see it in a sec, but let's go grab a few more logs. Probably do need to cut down another tree while we have a chance. Okay. Because my inventory is the way it is, I'm holding like 11. This is not the biggest bag. It's close, but not the biggest. But this is what we need to be able to do, is to go and get the logs, put them in here and tell them to manufacture. Just be careful that you don't forget to reselect the planks, otherwise you might manufacture 5 lots of construction hammers kind of thing. Yes, speaking from experience there, that does happen. Okay, so we need to get a bunch of sticks as well. For the time being, I am just going to drop these on the floor here. They should hang around for a little bit. So that gets us through that. We might need to grab something to eat, so let's do that. We also need to make a bed. You know, as you can imagine, it's a survival game, day 1, or actually now day 2. I've only just gone into day 2. You know, you're going to end up wanting to do everything in one hit, which is kind of impossible, obviously, but anyway. Okay, so the next thing we need to look at is a bunch of sticks. So it's these guys. These are the little bushes that give you 2 sticks and a bunch of plant fibre at the same time. So we just want to harvest that really quick. And he will obviously drop his stamina because he's doing this. There's a bunch of logs on the ground there that were hiding before as well, by the looks. Or that might have been the ones from that other tree, perhaps. Alright, give him a break from doing that. So it was this one here, I think. Okay, so the door frame's done. Maybe we do that one. Do the one over the workbench. That one as well. This one in the corner. Alright. So that just needs a bunch of planks. Take what we can. So this is the one we want to do to make the staircase. We want a roof over our heads as much as we can. Okay, so we've harvested as much as we can there. Let's grab all these logs again. So as you can see, it's a little bit grindy to get started. Another 5. Manufacture those. Now, let's have just a quick look at the stairs. This guy here. This is what we want. So we want it to face that way. This is where it gets a little bit difficult because you can't see. So we want it to go so that we can... Oh man, the camera's going to be a pain here, isn't it? Maybe like that, I think. As long as it's inside, you can hop up. I think... trying to go as close to this edge as I can. I think that's it. So, well, it's expensive in one sense, 10 logs. But that should be okay. We've got enough storage and area around the outside, and then we can just jump up on top. So we need more planks. Fit off a little bit more. So there's that one. The front door needs one more plank. We need, though, some more logs. We need 10, actually. And I think that's 6. So just grab one more tree and we'll definitely have enough. And don't forget, the... my chuckers already. Yeah, we need to get this prepared for day 7. So it's only day 2. So we're doing really well so far. But like I said, it does take a couple of days to get a lot of this sorted out at this little base. Like that's as much as I can carry. So we should be able to finish this off. There's our staircase. We'll throw these in here again. Manufacture another 3. Take out a few more planks. So we'll finish that off. What else can we do? So now we can walk to here. Need a few more for that. Just let me readjust this video because now it's back to morning. Doesn't need to be quite that bright. There you go. So that's it so far. So we've got to the point where we've got our starter base, starter location. We've got one storage box, so there's plenty of more to come. We've got our first processing table, and now I guess I might have to leave it here for the first episode, but episode 2 is going to see us probably finish off the rest of this base, so it's a bit more protected, and get some more storage going, and then we're going to have to head back to the town and do even more lots of looting. So yeah, people, I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Hopefully we've got a fair bit done first day, and we'll get a lot more done in the next episode. Alright everyone, if you've liked the episode and you'd like to help and support the channel, please go ahead, smash the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, you can super help the channel by considering subscribing. Alright, thanks everyone. Cheers.